So, chapter 7. Diets are dead, instead use a bed. What do you mean? I should stay in bed all day, Mike? Is that what's going to work? Or I don't know. I eat in bed? No, nothing to do with a bed that you sleep in. ABED is an acronym, and it stands for the 4 key areas required for you to take much better care of your health and, of course, lose weight. If you're overweight, this will help you lose weight. If you're underweight, it'll help you put on weight. But most people are reading this book because you're probably overweight. So, what is ABED? ABED stands for the 4 key areas required, and this is not just me, this is the research that I've looked at in terms of what is the most effective way to take care of and lose weight. So, it's a 4-step approach, ABED. Step 4 is the diet, and yet most people try and get to step 4 first. They want to know about the food. Tell me what food to eat. What for? I could tell you how you're going to do it. How long are you going to do it for? So, diet. Step 3 is the E, and that's exercise. You've got to have a plan of exercise, You've got to, whether that's walking, whether that's running, that's swimming, you've got to have some regular exercise. And you've got to have something that you commit to. Because, yeah, we're not as active as we used to be, nowhere near. And, of course, that counts. Step 2 actually stands for, it's B, but it's to do with stress management, and it's actually breathing. Now, not many people know that breathing is the only way we can directly turn the stress response off. You can lower your blood pressure, you can take pressure off your heart, you can actually improve oxygenation by learning to breathe optimally. And even less people know that Mike Clark, me, is a breathing specialist. I actually went as far as to Moscow, and I trained around nearly 20 years ago now, trained in something called Buteyko breathing. Now, Buteyko breathing is a phenomenally powerful breathing technique. It's very simple to learn. It takes a while to master, but very simple to learn. And as long as it's taught in the right way, it can be extremely effective. Now, the Buteyko method has got numerous medical trials showing massive success with conditions such as asthma. It was discussed in the UK Parliament. It's been on BBC television. Make sure you go on YouTube, put something called QED, breathless, and you'll see. But yet, doctors weren't interested. UK doctors, American, not really interested. Why? Because a couple of reasons. One, it empowers the patient, takes the power away from the doctor. They've got all the answers. You shouldn't. How many times have you been to the doctors and they say, "Oh, you've Googled, you should read. It's not ready to do that." Let me have a look what medicine I can prescribe. Yeah. And so, it takes away the power from the patient, but also it takes the money away from the drug industry. Because although it's not a drug-free method, it certainly reduces the need for medication. And the stronger and better you get with these exercises, the more your asthma improves, your stress reduction improves, and the less medication you need. So, although Buteyko is part of what I teach, I also teach specialist breathing methods. And I also, my original training is in stress management. So 25 years ago, I qualified as a stress management consultant, and it's all to do with stress. Over half of us are chronically stressed now, and stress affects sleep, it affects digestion. And if you're actually stressed, the body produces the wrong chemicals, and it actually rejects food. So the more you're eating when you're stressed and eating the wrong types of food, it's a vicious cycle. So one of the ways is to learn to breathe properly, and you'll find out in here how to do it. This, by learning to breathe properly, will reduce your need or reduce the stress levels. And A is step 1, and we've already covered, of course, step 1 of how to lose weight properly for life is attitude. And in the book, it talks about if most people want you to lose weight to feel great, but to make it easier, let's start to feel great about losing weight. Again, tapping into feelings. Your feelings are much stronger than your thoughts. So if we can start to mix the feelings and your thoughts and understand it and start getting your head clear about what it is that you have to do, the part you have to play to get to where you want to get to. I mean, look, many of us you've got successful people who do, you're either doing successful jobs or you've got really, really hard-working parents, and yet so many people, successful, struggle with weight. And we've already been through that. We're getting conned with the wrong types of food. We're ignorantly doing this. but it's ultimately about getting your attitude right, getting it motivation right, and getting it. Why is it you want to lose weight? So this book will help you do that. This chapter will help you do that. And also, so the best person so actually, let's have a look at what Sue Deneen, diet expert, said. My feeling is that as a society we've swung too far in the direction of material acquisition at the expense of quality of life. That the best things in life are free is misleading, as it implies you don't have to work hard to get them. The best things in life cannot be bought with cash. They have to be earned with attention, love, caring, listening, forgiveness and compassion. And that's about yourself. You know, the best person... right, what is the best gift you've ever had? If you think about Christmas, I was doing a talk for school children recently, and I went in there to talk about nutrition, but I actually started talking about Christmas, and I talked to them about what gifts they've got, and I said, look, can I have the five people, put up their hands please, I'm going to choose 5, tell me what the best Christmas present you got this Christmas or you've ever had. And there was Xbox, PlayStation, little mixed tickets or whatever, a thing, a rabbit. And I said, right, okay, they would all sound fantastic, brilliant presents. What if there was another gift that you've all got that's something miles better than that? Absolutely miles better. And I said, if I told you had a gift that's absolutely miles better. So let me ask you about your gifts that you got now. Say that someone with an Xbox, there was 2 kids sat with Xbox. So I said, would you let your friend pour, say, or your little brother or whatever, fizzy orange onto it? No. All right, you with a bike there, would you leave your bike outside? No, I wouldn't leave my bike outside. No, right, so you'd really, really guard. I say, whose job is it to protect your gift? Oh, it's my job. It's our job, my job. Right, so if your little cousin was pouring fizzy orange on, you wouldn't become, you'd stop him doing it. Yeah. So it's your job to look after you, absolutely. What if I told you that there's a gift even greater than this? It's the most precious gift we have in our lives. And many of us do not guard it properly at all. We don't even respect it. And of course, the gift I'm talking about is the gift of health. That's right, the gift of health. It's your job to look after your health, not the doctor's. It's your job first and foremost. And that comes with prevention. That comes with a genuine interest to understand. And my job is to try and, in this book, to try and really, really get to you and just really get you to understand how easy weight loss is. But really, how the more you eat real food, the less problems you're going to have in health-wise and the less problems you're going to have weight-wise. Enjoy the chapter. Bye for now.